Good morning. This is Land on the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A new book out this week details a case people here in Land followed for years. Dear Jacob, A Mother's Journey of Hope describes what the Wetterling family went through in the decades-long search for their son.
Jacob Wetterling was abducted near his central Minnesota home in 1989. Land News caught up with his mother multiple times as she spoke about child safety.
One girl asked me that today. What would you do if Jacob came home today? And I just grabbed her and gave her a big hug. Yes.
In 2016, the case was solved when Danny Heinrich admitted to abducting, sexually assaulting, and murdering Jacob. A 30-year-old man is behind bars accused of threatening to burn down a business in Yankton. Court papers say on Monday, Jared Nichols threatened to burn down a Hy-Vee and had mentioned a pipe bomb. Later, someone at Walmart called police to report that Nichols was buying suspicious items.
Investigators say after Nichols was arrested, he told one of the officers he was going to violate her. Authorities say it's thanks to people alerting law enforcement about the suspicious behavior that they were able to make an arrest. Madison police are sending out a warning to residents after a mountain lion was spotted in town last night. Authorities say it was seen in the 200 block of Northeast 1st Street around 11:30 p.m. The Lake County Sheriff's Office was able to get this video of the animal. You can see it pause by a building before running off between cars.
The mountain lion was believed to be traveling north. There have been no more reported sightings of the animal. Police are encouraging Madison residents to keep their pets inside.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Monk. Going to be a breezy one out there today, Scott?
Oh, yeah. We already have strong winds across western South Dakota. It'll eventually pick up in parts of central, southeastern Land as we do go through the morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures remaining steady or slowly falling across eastern South Dakota. We'll try to hit the 60s for central and western Land. After a shower chance today, the weekend is looking dry and warm, and we'll continue to watch what's expected late next week. Much colder air is on the way. More details on your forecast with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. While members of the Austina University hockey team say they enjoy playing their home games at the Denny Sanford Premier Center, they're also looking forward to their permanent home ice on campus.
The school says construction of Midco Arena is on schedule and will be ready for its first game in late January. The players, fresh off their first 2 wins in program history over the weekend, say it's important to have a rink on campus.
It'll be nice for us in the mornings to just be able to go right over there and skate for practice. And then when games do come around, I feel like a lot of students will have a good time being able to just walk over there.
Hunter Bischoff, who scored the very first goal in Vikings history against Bowling Green, says his teammates have embraced the Premier Center as a temporary home rink, but look forward to making the move onto campus. Sioux Falls Lincoln is looking to end the marching band season on a high note. The Patriots are set to take their show, Fabric of Time, on the road to the Bands of America Super Regional in Indianapolis.
They'll compete against more than 60 schools from across the country. It's an event the kids have spent countless hours preparing for since early summer.
They're spending upwards of 7-8 hours additional during the week on top of their schoolwork, and that's just to get ready for Saturday, where they're going to spend 12 or 14 hours with us on that day. But that doesn't even pale in comparison to what they do in August and in June and July, and getting ready for all of this. But the reward that the kids get is so worth it.
The Super Regional is a 2-day event at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Patriots perform in the prelims at 10:45 Saturday morning. 14 marching bands will advance to the finals, which start at 6:30 Saturday night.
The giant pumpkin from Watertown was weighed on Saturday, coming in at 1,797 pounds. Unfortunately, it missed the South Dakota state record by 26 pounds.
Now, though it didn't break the state record, Ryan Altoff says it holds the record for the second largest pumpkin in South Dakota. It beat the previous second place pumpkin by over 100 pounds. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our forecast today looking at a few showers here and there as we watch one little part of this system pressing east into western Minnesota this morning, and then we're going to rotate in a few more scattered showers as we head through, I would say, especially late morning and early afternoon in northeast South Dakota, and then eventually kind of another little shot here coming into Sioux Falls. A little better window of opportunity for rain after maybe 3 o'clock or so, and then heading into the early evening. Once that presses through, though, that'll be it. Don't forget all the wind that comes in on the backside of this low pressure center, and those winds today will be 30 to 55 in Rapid City. How about tomorrow? Well, we'll kick off the day on a pretty pleasant note, and I expect a lot of 70s coming into central Kettleland tomorrow. West River areas, yeah, should do pretty good both Thursday and Friday. Sioux Falls, too, will be climbing on temperatures with mid-60s tomorrow. And we have a pretty good shot at a few 70s going into the forecast for Friday. Beyond that, the weekend might cool off a little bit. Probably not going to hear too many complaints about that. Here's the forecast. As we head through today, we're in the 50s and low 60s. Tonight, 40s for many of us, a few 30s could dot the region from Phillip to Valentine. And then tomorrow, that northwest breeze and those 70s will feel pretty good there from Mobridge to Winter. And I expect on the 7-day forecast, we're going to be back into the low 60s towards Saturday, Sunday. So pleasant conditions there, mid-60s by Monday. There is a chance of some shower activity and actually some more unsettled weather next week. But that's a picture yet to be painted, and we'll gather more details about the timing on that as we go through the forecast. But do be prepared. There's going to be an abrupt change on the weather next week. So this segment of time in the 7 days, a good opportunity to enjoy the weather. Looks like we will see pleasant conditions in Pierre, too, with low 70s here for Thursday and Friday. Saturday's high at 64, Sunday 65, Rapid City. Mid-70s for Thursday and Friday, and then those 60s for the weekend. Check out the complete forecast details online at kettleland.com.